I wanted to do a quick practical example to create a CAD plan using a satellite photograph as a background. So thank you to Anne Nichlandilo for letting me use her land. There are 4 steps. The first one is to take a screenshot of the photograph. Secondly is to work out the pixels per meter for the image. Third one is to work out the image scale factor, which is the figure that we'll use to scale the image to the right size in the CAD software. So as you can see, I have Apple Maps open and I have the meters and scales at the top, and I'm zoomed right in. I'll take a screenshot. This is on an Apple Mac, so the screenshot shortcuts will be different for your operating system, and I will just define that area there, and that's saved. So that bit's done. So the next thing is to save it as a JPEG in the same folder as where the CAD file will be. So jump over to Photoshop. You can use any image editor you like. GIMP is a free open source one, Pixelmator, Acorn, they all do the same kind of thing. File open, on the desktop, open up the image, and then we're going to save as a copy, a JPEG, and we're going to call it Avon Garden Background. Fantastic name there, I like it. And we'll save it in there as a JPEG. Lovely job. Okay, the next bit we need to do is to work out how many pixels there are per meter. So I'll make it full screen to make life a little easier. Zoom in to the scale, and you can see I've got my information dialog here in Photoshop, and then make sure you get smack bang in the middle of that line there. So 0 all the way up to 30, and that's 210 pixels per 30 meters. I'm going to write that down, otherwise I will forget it. So pixels per scale, 210 pixels per 30 meters, and then we'll work out the pixels per meter. So that's 210. Oopsie, let's go to the calculator. 210 divided by 30 is 7. So that's 7 pixels per meter, which is great. The next step is to work out the image scale factor. So QCAD imports an image at 1 pixel per meter. So we want our ratio to be 7 pixels per meter. So we divide 1 by 7. So 1 divided by 7, I'm sure you all know this at home. Yes, is that number. So copy and paste that number, keep a record of it, and then we're going to hop over to QCAD and we'll import the image and scale the image down. So let's get over to QCAD. Where is QCAD? There it is. Lovely, lovely. So I'm going to save this first of all, and I will save it in the Avon Garden folder, and I call it Avon Garden, and I always name things 0.1 just because it's you can do different versions really easily that way. Save as Avon Garden 0.1, save. Now file import, and there's our JPEG, nice and easy. Open the JPEG, and I'll pop it down here right in the center. Okay, you get more than one image imported, you can put multiple ones down. Just hit the escape key, I'll get rid of it. Next we want to select the image and go to the select menu, select all, and now I want to bring up the property box, which is here, the property editor. And if you look at the property editor, on the right hand side there's a width factor and the height factor. So we need to enter the image scale factor into those 2 dialog boxes. So let's go and copy the image scale factor and make sure that we've got the image selected, and then paste that in. We squishes it up, and then we go to the height factor, paste it in there, we whizzes it there, and that, as I say, is that. It's in. So now I'll just show you very quickly. If we create a circle which is this big, oopsie, that big, right there. You can't see it very clearly. I'll change the colour of it. And you look at the, select that circle. So this could be a tree, for example, and the radius of the tree is 9 and a bit meters. Let's call it 10 meters. The diameter of the tree is 20 meters, and that is perfectly to scale. So I'm ready to go now. I can create lots of different trees and move trees around in different places, and I can start to plan out the trees on this land straight away. It's that easy. So hope that's useful. Let's get on with the show.